The pay is low, the work never ends, the stress can overwhelm you.
It takes a toll.
I could not do it anymore.
Yesterday, former North Texas teachers told us why they are leaving the profession, and they're leaving in record numbers. Andrea Lucia back tonight with the one thing that all of these teachers have been telling you is at the root of all of this.
Yeah, Jason, these teachers say there is a fundamental lack of respect for the profession. They don't feel valued, they don't feel supported, listened to, and in some cases, they don't even feel safe.
It's the disrespect. The disrespect is real.
It has to be seen as a respected profession, just like being a doctor, a lawyer. And if you think about it, we wouldn't have doctors or lawyers if you didn't have a teacher.
While not new, these teachers say the disrespect they experience has in recent years gotten much, much worse.
And it's the negative public propaganda against Are we indoctrinating people?
If I could indoctrinate students, they would show up on time every day. They would speak politely to me and the other students. They would do all of their work on time.
As school board battles over masks, books, and diversity have heated up, teachers have
me for being a teacher and how we're so greedy and we're doing all these horrible things to kids.
But where is it all coming from?
Is it the district administration? Is it the school board? Is it the state leaders? Is it the politicians in general, the parents?
It starts at home. Let me give you an example. So at the previous school that I was at, field day, thousands of parents. I'm talking about packed house. We couldn't find parking spaces. But parent conference meeting, calls all day long, nobody answer, maybe 3 or 4 concerned parents.
I somewhat agree with that, but on the other end, everything you said, yes, all of it. We've got to be a community who actually understands that a educated society makes us all better. If you're complaining about the cashier at the grocery store not understanding how to count your change, then you better be at that school supporting those teachers, supporting those students, and you better be looking at the people you're electing and whether or not they support education.
These teachers say it's demoralizing the way state leaders talk about their profession.
It's degrading. And I mean, hello, you're our public, you're out there in the news saying that. How do you think that affects everybody?
All that disrespect, they say, can even translate to physical violence. In a study by the American Psychological Association, 14% of teachers reported having been physically attacked by a student.
My last year teaching, I had been out on leave twice for being attacked by students. One I had 6 months of physical therapy for. I still wanted to be there. I still wanted to be with those kids. I still want to be with them today. It's just that the system not only doesn't work for us, it doesn't work for the kids, and I can't be a part of it anymore.
It just bothers me that we signed up to do this. I do this because I love numbers. I love teaching kids numbers. It hurts me to know that she was attacked. Like I've heard about my coworkers being attacked. Personally, myself, that was my last straw. But you hit me in the face. And as a teacher, I'm expected to just take it.
To attract and retain more teachers, this group says the community and the leaders it elects need to start listening.
So smaller classrooms, better pay, have more support in the classroom. I think we're highly qualified to do our job. Let us do it, but give us the things that we need.
All these former teachers miss their kids
Every day.
And now they wonder who will be left to teach them.
The kids made me stay so long. Like I wanted them to know that they had somebody who was there in their corner.
Will someone else be there? I don't know. And that's hard. It's hard to walk away from that.
Yeah, I asked these teachers to raise their hand if they're happier now since leaving the classroom. Every single hand went up.
And that's good, right? You want them to be happy. At the same time, when you have somebody that dedicated to their job, you don't want to lose them.
Right.
So did any of them say there's any chance they might come back to it at some point?
So a couple of them said that they would consider it, but conditions would have to change. And I hope that one takeaway for our viewers is that they can be involved in that change. You know, be kind to the teachers in your life, volunteer at your local schools, and when these professionals speak, listen and treat them like the professionals that they are.
Yeah, great insight. Thanks for that reporting. Appreciate it, Andrea.